The American dream. Is there more to success? I've always been fascinated by how people picture the path to success. I once heard a theory that in America, you only need 3 steps to secure a good life. Graduate high school, land a steady job, and start a family before having kids. On paper, it sounds solid, and stats back it up. But something feels missing, like there's a hidden ingredient that makes the difference between just getting by and truly thriving. Character, the real foundation. Here's my take. Character is everything. You can have the degree, the 9 to 5, and the white picket fence, but without grit and integrity, it's all a house of cards. I've wondered, does character really matter for financial success? After all, we've all seen shady people climb the ladder. But if success means more than money, like fulfillment, strong relationships, or leaving a legacy, then character isn't optional. Honesty, discipline, and resilience don't just help you make money, they help you keep it and use it wisely. Wealth. What's it really about? Honestly, I'm starting to think money's overrated. Real wealth is peace of mind, purpose, and the freedom to focus on what matters. Ask yourself, would you rather have a fat bank account or wake up excited about your life? That said, financial success is possible. Here's the formula. Grind smart. Work hard, but work on the right things. Solve real problems. Money flows where value goes. Commit fully. No half efforts. Success demands sacrifice. Plenty of people say they want wealth, but they really just want the lifestyle. They're not ready for the 80-hour weeks, the stress, or skipping happy hour while everyone else is out partying. I've been there. Endless flights, no weekends, always on. The price tag. If you want something extraordinary, you've got to give it everything. I quit alcohol years ago, not because it's bad, but because clarity matters more. Turns out, a lot of high achievers do the same. Even with a brilliant idea, the road is brutal. You'll face rejection, burnout, and moments when quitting seems logical. That's when character kicks in. Rethinking success. Lately, though, I've questioned if money should even be the goal. My kids brought me more joy than any paycheck. Real wealth isn't Lamborghinis. It's not stressing over bills, avoiding debt traps, and having the bandwidth to focus on what actually matters. Luck versus hustle. Why are some people rich and others stuck? Truth is, it's both luck and effort. Yes, hustle matters, but so does privilege. Some start on third base, others fight just to get to bat. Still, history's full of underdogs who made it. Take Jake, a guy I met. He checked all 3 success boxes. Diploma, Walmart manager job, married before kids. Yet his family barely scraped by. The missing piece? Mindset. He followed the rules but didn't level up his skills or ambition. The inequality debate. Nobody talks enough about upward mobility shrinking. It's not about eating the rich, it's about fixing systems so anyone can climb. Right now, the ladder's broken. And let's be real, a country where most live paycheck to paycheck, drowning in student loans and medical debt is not working. But vilifying success isn't the answer. Many wealthy people built things that improved lives, think smartphones, vaccines, or even Starbucks. Financial illiteracy, the silent crisis. Why don't schools teach money skills? If there was a conspiracy to keep people poor, this would be it. High interest debt, paycheck advances, zero investing knowledge, it's a trap. Kids graduate knowing calculus but can't budget $1,000. We need mandatory finance classes, period. Education 2.0. That's why I back school choice and alternatives. Traditional education failed. How many 17-year-olds can explain compound interest or a 401k? One genius idea. Give every newborn an investment account they can't touch until 18. Teach wealth building from day one. The slow path to wealth. The recipe's simple, not easy. Spend less than you earn. Save consistently, even $20 a week. Invest in index funds. Never try to time the market. Keep learning. Skills compound. Most won't do this. They'd rather DoorDash coffee and lease a BMW to flex on Instagram. Crypto, meme stocks, and other distractions. Sure, some got rich overnight with Bitcoin or GameStop, but real wealth is built slowly. As Warren Buffett says, the stock market is a device to transfer money from the impatient to the patient. Own your choices. If you can't afford to invest but buy $6 lattes daily, that's a priority problem, not an income problem. Invest in yourself. The best ROI. Knowledge. I partnered with a psychologist to create affordable courses on philosophy, business, and mindset. For less than a month's bar tab, you can learn what changes lives. The bottom line success isn't just money, it's character. Without it, wealth corrupts. Purpose. Money with no mission is empty.
Financial IQ. Learn it early or pay, literally, later. Balance. No amount of zeros replaces love, health, or peace. The journey starts in your mind. Change that, and everything else follows. Key adaptations for American English. Conversational tone. More contractions. It's versus it is. Direct questions. Ask yourself. And idioms. House of cards. Third base. Cultural references. Walmart, Starbucks, DoorDash. Instagram flexing. Grounded in US daily life. Financial terms, 401k, index funds, paycheck to paycheck instead of generic phrasing. Call-outs to American figures, Warren Buffett, meme stocks, GameStop, crypto, Bitcoin. Sharper phrasing, grind smart, not just work hard. Flex on Instagram versus show off.
In today's world of information overload and constant time pressure, mastering work efficiency has become a critical skill. Let's explore advanced implementations of productivity methodologies to elevate your performance to new heights. Psychological foundations of productivity. Before implementing specific techniques, understand their underlying mechanisms. Yerkes-Dodson Law. Peak productivity occurs at moderate motivation levels. Low motivation causes procrastination. Excessive motivation leads to stress and errors. Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished tasks create psychological tension, emphasizing the need for either task completion or clear documentation. Principle of least effort. The brain naturally conserves energy, necessitating systems that reduce resistance to work. Advanced Pomodoro implementations. Beyond the standard 25/5 interval, consider these variations. Marathon mode. 50 minutes work / 10 minutes. Rest for deep focus tasks. Sprint mode. 15/5 intervals for creative work requiring fresh perspective. Flexible mode. Dynamic intervals tailored to task types. Maintain a productivity journal to identify your optimal rhythm. 80/20. Principle. Advanced applications. For maximum effectiveness, conduct a 2-week audit of all work processes. Create a productivity map, visualizing effort results distribution. Establish personal KPIs for different activities. Monthly priority reviews with adjustments. Eisenhower Matrix Pro techniques. Develop specialized systems for each quadrant. Critical tasks, Quadrant 1. Build template libraries for recurring issues. Implement rapid response protocols. Set strict time limits, e.g., less than or equal to 2 hours per crisis. Strategic tasks, Quadrant 2. Institute weekly strategic planning sessions. Break large goals into phased milestones. Create progress tracking dashboards. Additional high-impact methodologies. Eating the elephant. Technique. Deconstruct large projects into bite-sized actions. Develop stage-specific checklists. Visualize progress, Gantt charts, progress bars. 3 frogs. Rule. Daily prioritization of 3 key tasks. Mandatory completion before lunch. Reward system for achievement. Inbox 0. Philosophy, unified information processing workflow. Clear sorting / distribution rules. Weekly inventory resets, digital productivity. Toolkit task management. Todoist, personal, ClickUp, Yanswer Teams. Notion, all in one. Focus. Tools. Freedom, website blocker. Brain.fm, focus music. Cold turkey. Writer, distraction-free. Writing. Automation. Zapier. Cross-app connections. IEFTTT personal automations. Microsoft Power. Automate complex workflows. Implementation, workshop analysis. Week, document all work processes. Measure time expenditures. Identify bottlenecks. Experimentation week, test different methodologies. Find optimal combinations. Customize to personal workflow. Systemization. Week, build your personal productivity system. Create templates, checklists. Configure digital tools. Long-term sustainability. Monthly audits. Review achievements, failures. Refine methods. Set new objectives. Motivation. System, achievement rewards. Error. Analysis without self-judgment. Balanced ambition, just reality, alignment. Burnout. Prevention. Mandatory breaks. Physical activity. Task variety. Conclusion. The philosophy of intentional productivity. True productivity isn't about maximum task completion. It's the art of conscious energy allocation. Remember, you now have a complete toolkit for strategic recovery, from instant resets to systemic solutions. Remember, top performers aren't those who grind nonstop, but those who master the art of intentional rest. Try one technique today and feel the difference by day's end. Subscribe to channel for more science-backed methods to work and live without burnout. Your brain will thank you. P.S. Which recovery tactic will you try first? Drop a comment. Let's discuss what works best.